This is the team at Digital Marketing Surrey, and today we're going to talk about effective content marketing for your business. For small and local businesses and large organisations alike, the purpose of digital marketing, content marketing, is to get your message out there. Your goal, whether it's more visitors to your website, to your digital assets, whether it's phone calls, whether it's activity online, mobile, tablet, whatever, it doesn't matter. Your objective, you get yourself in front of your target audience. The challenge typically for the local and small business is one of balancing resources, particularly scarce resources. If you're a small organisation, you may find you're doing more than one job. Your focus really ought to be on your business rather than inside. So you're time poor and typically resources are stretched. So find a balance. If it's applicable, bring in external resource, whether that's an agency or hire people in. It's a false economy to do it on your own. Obviously, when finances are tight, that does limit the options, but the goal should be focus on growing your business, doing your business, working for your business, rather than stuck inside trying to do the variety of different tasks that typically fall on a small business owner. Today then, we'll go through the variety of steps that both an online agency could offer, and those that you yourself can take. In 2020, there are a wide variety of tools, applications, software available on the market, some at a free or relatively low price, which means entry into and use of the tools helps to level the proverbial playing field. There are at least 8 services an online agency can offer. Today, we'll just focus on 8. First of all, search engine optimization, SEO. This is a fundamental aspect to ensuring your business will be found online, as it determines how you rank on the various search engines. And there are both on-page and off-page factors. On-page, in the simplest sense, refers to things like keywords, how often they appear on your page. You don't want to keyword stuff, and as a rule of thumb, aim for less than 5% of your content being related directly to your keywords. Then there are the off-page factors. This refers to how the site is structured, the technical components of the website, where it links to, what else you've got going on beyond the website that raises your profile, that puts that website front and foremost in front of your target audience. Digital marketing blueprint. This is a broader topic. In essence, you're looking at the business holistically, understanding the why. What is the business offering? How is it being offered? If you're talking about it from a web perspective or a digital presence, exactly what's in place to build out your website, how it's structured, how you're going to communicate with your customers, how you're going to engage with prospective clients, and so forth. So you need to look at it in totality. Competitor analysis. Well, as the name implies, or as the name states, this is understanding how they drive traffic to their digital presence, whether that's through paid advertising or organic. If you understand what's driving their traffic, you can focus your budget, your resources accordingly, rather than take a more scattergun approach which does not guarantee you or assure you of results. Social media management. As the name implies, this is about interacting with, engaging with your target market on their preferred platform. There are multiple platforms out there. Some are more relevant and appropriate to your product, your service, and those are the ones you need to focus your time and effort on. One thing to bear in mind, as the web, as social media has matured, self-promotion is a big no-no, and is very much therefore frowned upon. You want to engage with your audience. You want to give them content that they will find valuable, useful, and on a platform, in a medium that they are also using. Email marketing campaigns. Whether you're sending out an e-newsletter or an email marketing campaign itself, there is a right and wrong way to go about this. At a minimum, you need to ensure the people that you're reaching out to have agreed to receiving communication from you. Do not buy email marketing lists from other companies, other third parties. If you do, and you are also using the services of a email marketing platform to send out that material, you could find you will have your list suspended and potentially even your account, which means you then cannot communicate to these people. Paid advertising, or pay-per-click, otherwise known as PPC. The two primary platforms for this are Google and Facebook, and both have their strengths and weaknesses. Your own website. So, as stated earlier with the digital blueprint, there are a range of elements, underlying aspects to consider when building out your website. How it's structured, what its technical architecture is, what the user experience needs to be, what's the content you're going to put on that. But what's imperative is that you have full control over that digital asset. Make sure you own the site. Do not rely on someone else, because if you fall foul of their terms and conditions or their policies, you are likely to have, at a minimum, your site temporarily blocked, and worst case, shut down permanently, which means all that time and effort you've invested, you've now lost. So spend that time up front, get your own website and host it on your own, or host it on a service that you have full control over. Finally, integrated marketing. In effect, this is integrating all of the aforementioned services and providing a holistic approach for your business to help ensure that you have an effective digital marketing and effective content marketing strategy that achieves your primary goal. Namely, you want to bring in more visitors, you want to bring in more calls, more traffic to your websites, because this will result in additional sales. Online marketing service can therefore support your business. However, you need to recognize it's more than just access to the tools to strengthen your marketing and generate leads. You need to ensure that the team and those involved are competent and get the results. The team at Digital Marketing Surrey provides the tools and skilled group to increase your online marketing activities, and our custom digital marketing bundles include lead boosting features and trustworthy strategies. Feel free to contact us today on info@digitalmarketingsurrey.co.uk. There are also several steps that you as a business owner can take. Firstly, Google My Business. This is critical for all local businesses. Make sure that you've claimed your listing from Google or on the Google page. It's free and it's quick to do. You have two options that once you've verified your presence, whereby you either state that you trade from a physical location and you wish for that to be reflected in the local maps, or you trade from a location that whereby you go out and you deliver your services, which means if you are working from home, for example, you don't have to have that location appear on the maps. Guest blogging. This is one of the best methods to help build links. Identify those websites that are related to your business, your products, your services, and to accept guest submissions. Write an article, approximately 1,000, 1,500 words, and have one or two links back to your website. This will help increase your authority with Google and demonstrate your expertise and knowledge with your particular topic. Just recognize not all links are equal. SEO, as mentioned earlier, there are a number of steps that you as a business owner can take, and I would suggest looking at the on-page factors in the first instance. A couple of quick steps that you can take. Number of keywords. Check that the keywords you are targeting do not appear too frequently on your copy. Don't over-optimize. Don't do what's called as keyword stuffing the content. Google and the other search engines can identify this very, very quickly and very, very easily. So as a rule of thumb, aim to have the keywords appearing as approximately less than 5% of the overall content. So to make that tangible, if you had 100 words of copy, make sure that the keywords are not more than 5 words themselves. Look at the content. Make sure it's structured appropriately. Do you have headings? Do you have subheadings? Think of it as if you were reading a book or some other text. It wouldn't just be a whole page, well, it shouldn't be a whole page of just words. You need to have it divided into appropriate sections. And lastly, don't be tempted by what are referred to as black hat SEO techniques. This is an invitation to ruin your digital presence and your website. Google and the other search engines are continually refining their tools, increasing the use of AI and machine learning. It's not worth the aggravation. So do it properly, and in the long run, this will improve, this will help the number of visitors and leads that your business is generating. Okay, a website. So if you've not already set up your own, you will have seen all the different adverts to quickly set up a website. You can drag and drop. That's fine, and it's relatively quick and simple and inexpensive way to get started, but it often means that you don't have the same control over your site that you would if you built it out or you had somebody build out a site for you. Equally, you don't have the same control over it, and if you were to transgress their policies, you could potentially have your site temporarily blocked or permanently removed. So look at assuming that you have gone ahead and got your website set up, ensure it's both user-friendly and mobile-friendly. More and more people use mobiles these days to access the web, so you need to ensure that your website renders correctly when they're looking at it on a mobile or a tablet. And remember, tell your visitors exactly how you want them to contact you. Don't leave it up for ambiguity. Don't leave it for them to try and work out what exactly it is you're looking at or how to contact you. Page load speed is important. People are impatient. If they have to wait, they're likely to click and go somewhere else. So if you have many pictures on your website, look to see if you can compress them down to the smallest size possible or host them in a different location. Equally, if you're running videos, again, find a way to compress that content so it's not taking a long time to load. There are free sites available that you can enter your website in that will tell you the page load speed. And then lastly, SEO. There's a range of steps to check. Firstly, what is referred to as the on-page, i.e. the content and structure of your website. And then secondly, off-page. A simple example of the latter are backlinks to your site. And as we've said, aim to get backlinks from reputable sources and ones that are relevant to your business, to your product. Finally, social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest. You need to consider which one or which ones your audience use when they are on the web. If your business has lots of images, then Instagram or Pinterest are good platforms. If you create a lot of videos, then you need to consider YouTube as a minimum, and potentially Vimeo or one or two other video platform services out there. Ultimately, you want to ensure that your content, your material is being presented to your audience on platforms that they use. Irrespective of the platform, the objective is to put your product, your services in front of both existing and potential clients. You want them to visit you, to interact and to engage with you on whether that's your website, Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't matter. The goal is more leads, which will lead to more sales. So to take your digital marketing to the next level, contact the team at Digital Marketing Surrey today on any one of our sites via email, via the website, Facebook, Google My Business, and one of the team will get back in touch with you and we can arrange a time to sit down and discuss things further.